passes defense. Is that good? I mean, is that good?
I did not know that, but that is good. We'd rather have some more takeaways. But I think our guys are executing and playing tight coverage, and that's what kind of I'm all about. And I try to challenge those guys just to make it hard for offense to make throws. But from that standpoint, I feel like they're doing a good job.
And you've had some young guys step into some bigger roles. I mean, how do you evaluate how they played so far, Ike in particular?
Yeah, Ike. So I'm familiar with Ike. You know, I know I told the story about when we drafted him in Denver, but I know he's a very confident player. He's very aggressive, and even some of the plays that he gave up was, you know, really like perfect plays. But I feel very confident, you know, putting him in the game.
Does that you don't have to say what the result's going to be, obviously, but does that make for a decision to make with Ike playing at the level he's playing when Paulson, if Paulson's healthy and cleared to play, or is it Paulson comes back when he's ready?
Paulson comes back when he's ready.
We obviously don't know assignments, so with 3 or 4 different DBs coming into the game the last 2 weeks, has that affected? Has there been more assignment errors or communication issues, or has that been a little seamless?
No, I mean, the last game, you know, there was a lot of motion. I mean, we anticipated that we were going to get some of the motions they gave us, but we weren't always clean, just in terms of communication or adjustments. That's something we always talk about. You know, we don't ever want to beat ourselves. So if you align properly, you communicate, you're using the right tools, you always give yourself a chance to win. And we weren't consistent with that last week.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about it. Actually, I noticed during the game, it seemed like you all were having a little bit of trouble getting lined up a few times. Was that just because new guys in the game, or was there something?
No, it's just during the course of the game. I mean, you play different teams, different tempos, different personnel groups. And, you know, we do a lot of different things with defensive packages. So we just had to settle down a little bit and just be a little bit cleaner with our operation.
It seemed like there was some struggle getting Baker to the ground. There was pressure generated. You know, what has that been a focal point this week?
No, we had a game plan. We felt like we accomplished what we wanted to, in a way, but he did a good job scrambling, staying alive. And again, I've been around him, so I know he has it. I know he has it in him, but we just got to do a better job just with our rush lanes, and then with our free guys that we put in position to go get them. We missed some tackles in space.
And on the touchdown to Otten in particular, was that a coverage breakdown, or was it just a situation where the play went on so long that?
It was really a coverage breakdown.
Okay.
Just in terms of adjustment. Now extending the play helped them find the open guy, but we just have to be a little cleaner in terms of what we're doing.
Who, if you don't know, who would have been responsible for tight end down that play? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, nah, I'm not going to answer that one.
What's the challenge this week going against New England?
You know they're going to do things right. I mean, they're going to be fundamentally sound. They're big up front with their offensive line, so you know they're going to try to establish a run, get the play action pass off of that. You're going to get a lot of personnel groups in terms of where they're going to put people in a lot of different positions, so you're going to have to be good in terms of how you align, the adjustments you're going to have to make. You know, I've coached against those guys quite a number of times over the last few years, but they do a nice job really making you execute your defensive scheme and your adjustments.
Thank you, Joe.
That's it. Thanks.
All right. I appreciate it, guys.